Hello, this is Shweta Saraswat from Bacha Panti. Welcome to our live session with a wonderful family today. How are you guys?
Hi,
Hi, Shweta. We are good.
Awesome. Today we have here two adorable little stars, Aashvi and Khushi, with their beautiful parents. So let's welcome Dr. Lahoti's family. I'm going to start with a brief little intro. So I will start with the little star, Khushi. Khushi is the little one?
Khushi, are you the little one? Loudly.
All right. So, Khushi, tell us something about yourself. How old are you? What is your full name?
How old are you, Khushi?
6.
6 years old.
Ooh, okay. Khushi, 6-year-old. Which grade, honey?
First.
Awesome. Ashvi, beta?
My name is Aashvi and I'm 8 years old and I'm in 3rd grade.
Beautiful. Dr. Khushboo?
I'm Khushboo. I work as a physical therapist here in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, that's about it, probably.
You don't want to tell your age.
I don't want to tell my age yet.
Amit?
Yeah, and I'm Amit Lahoti. I'm a pediatric endocrinologist here in Columbus, Ohio at Nationwide Children's Hospital.
Beautiful.
Sorry, we had some background noise.
The background looks amazing. It was pretty rainy whole day yesterday, but today it's very pretty in Ohio.
It's nice.
So girls have a lot of plans for today?
What are your plans?
Are you gonna play?
Play games.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful outside. A few more weeks to go, and then it's gonna be winters, and we'll all be stuck inside, right, Ashvi?
Yeah.
All right. Mental health is an integral part of children's overall health and well-being. So today, Dr. Lahoti's family going to talk about how important is to act early, how important is the mindfulness of for these young minds, and they're going to also share their experience and journey with us. So I will start with the little kiddos. What is your favorite activity in our classes? Ashvi, beta?
My favorite activity in the classes are the recalling activities, the brain gym exercises, and the blindfold.
Beautiful. Khushi, what is your favorite activity?
Like the brain gym activities, blindfold.
Oh, blindfold. Wow, exciting. Do you want to show some exercise to our new families who are watching us? Do you want to show them any exercise that you like the most?
My favorite exercise is the random exercise.
Okay.
This.
Oh, okay. And I will encourage mom and dad to do this as well.
You have to tap before.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, tap it 2 times? I can't do, Ashvi. I don't take classes in Bachapanti. You should teach me. Okay, what's your another favorite?
Khushi, what's your favorite? I like opposite finger.
Show it to us.
Kansa?
Opposite finger.
Opposite finger. How are you doing?
Oh, wow. Okay, that's new to me.
It's in both sides of the brain.
Wow. See, we are so slow. Ashvi, you are so fast. Awesome. I saw you in the classes doing pinky thumb. Do you want to show some pinky thumb or 1, 5?
1, 2, 3, go.
See, look at you. You are so fast.
I can do that.
And look at dad. He can't pace it up with you guys.
I will not
These are
try.
the exercises that uses both the hands. Dr. Lahoti already know about it, but we want to tell it to our new families that when we use our right hand, our left side of brain works, and when we use our left hand, our right side of brain works. And both these right and left are connected with the thick band of nerve fiber that is corpus callosum, which makes it stronger and stronger when we do these exercises or do things differently from one hand. Like from one hand, we are touching our nose, crisscrossing our other hand and put it over the ears. So these are the exercises that crosses midline of your body And this corpus callosum, that is the thick nerve fiber bundle, transmit information from one side of the brain to the other side and help enhance movement functions, help enhance vision abilities, which will help these kiddos help improving their imagination, intuitions, and the overall cognitive skills like learning, enhancement of memory. So these things that we are saying are written in the scientific research paper that we share with the families on demand. These brain gym exercises, like we have the research paper which shows that how brain gym affects academic performances, how meditation improve the symptoms of anxiety, depression, and all the mental disorders and autoimmune conditions. So I would like to request, like you have shown these exercises to us. So I have a little surprise for you guys. Who teaches you these exercises? So do you want to tell your teacher name?
Our teacher's name is Mrs. Kalpana.
Ooh, how about if she comes quickly here? Will you want to be exciting? Will that be exciting?
That will be exciting.
So I would like to invite Ms. Kalpana.
Hi, Mrs. Kalpana.
Actually, sorry, Shweta, I'm so excited to meet them कि आपके बुलाने से पहले मैं आ गई.
I know.
Hello, Khushi, Aashvi, how are you?
Hi, Mrs. Kalpana.
How's that? The surprise?
Good.
Good.
We
Actually,
didn't know
I-
your family.
Yeah, okay. I want to tell one thing about those both of them. Like they are so cute and those so obedient and like not so loving. Okay. And Khushi, छोटी हरकतें, little bit of things, and like she makes me smile. You know, she makes me fly. Like, I'm taking class at the 4 a.m. in the morning, and still I feel like, okay, my kids are here. I'm enjoying. I never feel sleepy when they are with me, and they are so cute. I must say, Khushboo, Amit, like you did amazing job. Like you are just like the way you are nurturing them, you are upbringing. Like it's amazing, amazing. I love you
I
both,
always
Khushi and
tell for
Aashvi.
my kids, and especially it is true because we live outside the country. We do not live in India. We live in Columbus, Ohio, right outside the outside the homeland. So teachers really make a very integral part of our life. क्योंकि
Yeah.
हमारे बच्चे they spend more time with the teacher than they end up spending with us, right? Whether it is at school, whether it is with you. So you guys are probably 60%, maybe 70% of what makes them. And 30% we kind of here and there. So thank you so much for giving all the love. They also look forward on Mondays. Like they never would say, oh, it's Bacha Mandi today. They would never say that. So they're always excited. So thank you so much for all the love and all the patience. It takes a lot of patience with kids.
I know.
Yeah.
So in
Thank
the
you so much.
classes, teachers
But they are actually, they are seriously, and Shweta, I must say, both of sisters, they are supportive to each other, you know.
Aww.
Whenever the parents, they were so busy and they never like, okay, Khushi, Aashvi, I need help. Okay, I'm here. Khushi, I'm coming. Just wait. Like so politely and so cutely,
Aw.
na, they help each other. I must say, this is very good thing. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And one more thing, like last, I wish you very, very all the best for your future, bacha. And I'm so proud of you. Literally so proud of you, bacha. And I love you.
Khushi is very
I-
shy today for some reason. I don't know
Why,
why.
Khushi? Where is my chatterbox?
Is she the
Where is
chatterbox?
my chatterbox?
Really?
Yeah, she is.
Wow.
You know, she used to tell me each and everything that happens in the day. Miss Kalpana, I did this. I did this. And look, she showed me all the toys, everything she just used to like share with me.
You know that.
What happened,
that
Khushi?
that makes Mrs. Kalpana's morning every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me smile. Okay, she's sharing with me. I love this thing. Yeah. And be a chatterbox, okay? Don't be quiet, don't be shy. You are looking so
Okay.
beautiful. I think it's a bye for me.
Thank you
Bye,
so much,
Bacha.
Kalpana.
Love you. Bye.
Look at the smiles
So
on
coming, Mrs. Kalpana, bye.
them. Thank you. So I'm going to start with you guys. Like, how did you hear about us? I think you guys are freezing.
Yeah, so I can probably tell. I think I and Shweta kind of came to know each other through a common community. We are both originally belong to the Marwadi community in India, so that's how we came to know each other. And that's where Shweta posted about Bacha Panti, about how she has been working. Videos in which I watched, and I was like, wow, this is very impressive, something that I have not seen anywhere else. And I don't think we'll find this experience anywhere else. I talked to Khushboo, and that is how we kind of set up.
Thank you so much. So yeah, we got you from Mako Group, is Marwari Association of Columbus, Ohio. And we really appreciate that you are with us for more than a year. Thank you so much for your interest in our program and believing in us. So I want to know, what is the main reason that you are with us for more than over a year? Am I breaking, Khushboo, or I'm all good?
So I'll answer that. I think
So we are okay.
we are okay.
Are you able to hear our voice? Okay.
Yeah, you are a little bit breaking at my end, but I think it's overall, it's good. Like, yeah, go ahead, please. Thank you.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and answer it. I think the reason we are here for almost over a year is, number one, Amit's belief and our belief in the program itself, like how you explained, how you and Lalit explained us what it is about. It kind of, tick marks everything for the kids. There is a good combination of meditation, activities, and math, which are very important for their future. That's number one. Number two, the persistence and the patience and the love that both the kids get from Ms. Katna. So teacher really, I said that teachers really make or break things. So that, and also the progress that I've seen in both Aashvi and Khushi, So that's commendable. There were times where I wanted to give up, and the leadership at Bacha Panti really made me believe to hang on and communicate and clarify any doubts that I had, which most of the online classes do not provide that support, that reassurance that you're in good hands. So it is all about what makes you. That is why we are there almost for a year with you all.
Thank you so much for your kind words. This question is for Dr. Amit Lahoti. As a pediatrician, please provide an insight about the importance of kids' mental health.
Yeah, Shweta, so I think as a pediatrician and as a pediatric endocrinologist, I primarily see patients with hormone problems, but oftentimes these patients have other health issues. And one of the things that I've over my past over 10 years of practice has seen is increasing number of kids have mental health problems along with the hormone problem that I'm taking care of. Whether we talk about anxiety, whether we talk about depression, bipolar disorders, these are disorders. When I was in med school, I never thought I will take care of as a pediatrician. And these were things that I thought primarily are adult disorders. However, more and more children are unfortunately suffering from these conditions. I think it's a part of the current paradigm that these kids have to deal with. The lives are different than they were several years ago. There are newer challenges, there are newer circumstances that these kids have to deal with. And that requires a constant juggle on their part, as well as constant mental readiness for the greater challenges that lie ahead, and also for being able to enjoy their life. So it is important for them to have a way in which they can continue to give their best to whatever they are doing, whether it is enjoying or working, but at the same time have a way where they can actually relax, because that is the only way they can actually be successful in the long run. These kids are just starting their lives. They have a long life ahead of them. And so figuring out how to take care of your mental health is equally, if not more, important than taking care of academics or your physical health, is what I personally.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amit. That's really helpful to know. This is for Dr. Khushboo. As a physiotherapist, you use techniques like breathing exercises, relaxation training to help people develop a strong connections with their bodies. What are your thoughts about improving well-being or these generations using mindfulness and mental exercises?
So, Shweta, I would really say, not only as a therapist, not only, for any physical activity, for that matter, for anything that you do, you really need to train your mind to be calm, right? And the only way you can calm your mind is by controlling your breath or learning to regulate your breath. The sooner you learn it, the better. Mind and muscle connection for me as a therapist, for my patients, and I work with a lot of athletes, middle schoolers and high schoolers, so I do work with all of them, and the amount of pressure these kids have, and if we just ask them to do a simple breathing technique, they are able to perform so much better. So I really feel developing the mind and body connection, the only way or the only connector is the breathing exercises. That's the only way you can connect your mind to the rest of your body. So that's the importance of breathing. We learned it, after a very long time, after, decades in our lives. But these kiddos, if we are giving them opportunity through program like Bhakti, who are in a very fun manner, that's very different about Bachapanti, that in a very fun manner they are able to teach how to regulate the mind without even the kids knowing right now that they're doing it. So that is the key for me.
Sure. So as you mentioned about breath whole time, I would like to say we are noting down the time of the kids, like when they hold their breath. So, and then comparing it with the day one when they start. So some kids are having like, they could hold only like 5 to 10 seconds, which increased to 35 to 40 and more than a minute. So we are trying to work on those so that the more you hold your breath, the more neural connections you're gonna make, and it will stimulate or like it will stimulate the neural connections or prevent the damage of the stem cells of your brain. So that's what we are like our next target is to note down the breath whole time or any activity that we do in our classes. Dr. Khushboo, you are really breaking. So do you want to rejoin back?
Yes, yeah, give me just one quick second. Give me one quick second.
A minute.
Is that better? Does it sound better?
Yeah, I think it's better now. Okay, I'm so sorry. Do you want to repeat the thing that you said? Because you said very wonderful thing, and I don't want to miss our new families who are watching you missed it. So let's talk about more your thoughts about improving well-being using mindfulness and exercise, not as a physiotherapist, but as a mom or as a wonderful human being as well.
Yeah, so what I was just saying, that it's very important for the kids to learn to train their mind to be calm for anything that they do, whether they are working out, whether they are playing, whether they're performing during a test or in the class. So it's very, very important. And, for us, for parents like me, I think we got introduced to breathing techniques at a very later stage in life. Okay. And our lives are very different. So as I was mentioning, that Bachapanti is a program that makes them learn how to regulate their mind in a very fun manner. They don't get bored. And they may not be realizing it, that they are, learning such amazing techniques, but we as parents can see. So it's very important for these kiddos to learn to, just have that calmness in them so that they can perform well. Because in today's world, everything is about performance. It doesn't matter that whether you are, intelligent or not, but if you do not really show, then it's of no use. And for you to be able to show, you have to perform. And for you to be able to perform, you have to be calm. And for that calmness, I think I have noticed a lot of improvement in my kids through breathing techniques that they have learned.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Dr. Khushboo has mentioned some points. I would like to know from Dr. Amit how important it is to practice meditation for these kids, how this program is helping these kids in removing or preventing distractions.
Yeah, so meditation, as Khushboo was just saying, is a way to kind of get your mind in a place that you can relax and actually compress. So we know that I think you may learn a lot of things through the day, but if you do not spend that time to actually give your mind to be able to consolidate everything, whether it is during your sleep or whether it is during your meditation, the amount of learning that you have doesn't stick in your brain. You're not able to form those neural connections that are needed for long-term utilization of that information. So um, 10 minutes of meditation, sometimes people say, is equivalent to 2 hours of sleep. So I think giving that 10 minutes of meditation, 5 minutes of meditation that kids are able to do helps them formulate those neural connections which are important for them to utilize the information that they are constantly bombarded with throughout the day, either at school, at learning at home, or at playing while they are learning newer techniques at tennis or swimming. All those information that they are learning, I think meditation helps them consolidate that information and be able to use them in their life.
Sure. Thank you so much. And I would like to tell our new families that this meditation is not new. It's been going on through many, many years at the time of like Ramayana and Mahabharata. Like we always mention this in our each session, how Arjun was able to focus the bird eye, how Sanjay has learned the intuition and was able to see what's going to happen in the war without going to the battlefield. So this is not been going on. This is not new. It's been going on through many, many years, not only in India, but here in the United States as well. There is a wonderful project, Stargate CIA program, that is Central Intelligence Agency. So they have a wonderful project that is Stargate program, who trained few people to do remote viewing by incorporating mindfulness and mental exercises. So I will share some of the incidences and their project. Like in 1976, Rosemary Smith, she was being trained for this meditation and mental exercise, and was accurately pinpointed where was the Soviet aircraft was crushed in Central Africa. Another example is Soviet submarine detection. In 1979, there was a team from Harold Puthoff who identified the location of Soviet nuclear submarine. So we have like plenty of examples. There is another example, like in 1994, how they were able to find out plutonium, that is a nuclear weapon in North Korea. So these are the examples that Central Intelligence Agencies has found and helped the US government to find these secret things. Our team going to share in the chat box like how this CIA program helped United States government. So we're going to share the link of these declassified reports to you guys. So if you have time, you can look in detail about those. That's what I just wanted to say, that this is not new. It's been going on through many, many years. We are just teaching them in a modern way so that kids take interest. If we keep just the meditation class, kids will never gonna sit in our classes. So these teachers are training them, playing those fun brain games, playing brain gym exercises, so that they develop interest. For the blindfold activity, they think it's a magic, but in reality, we are working on their sensory stimulation. So meditation, brain gym, brain games, all these help develop their overall cognitive skills. So I would like to know from you guys what improvements you have seen in your kiddos after doing these little components of our class. Dr. Khushboo.
Okay. So as you can see clearly, right, my kids are sitting throughout this without having to.
I know, yeah.
Right. So that is one of the that's one of the improvements that you can see, that they really are able to center themselves. They are able to kind of sit through. Like when we started Bacha Panti specifically, like with Khushi, she was not able to sit through the class. She would go, she would, would not even sit for more than 10 to 12 minutes. But now her classes sometimes even, go beyond 30 minutes and she is completely okay. So that is one of the very nice things that I've noticed. The other thing that they have improved through the recalling activities that they have been doing is that their remembrance of things and events and their memory seems to have really, shooted up, which is good and bad. She would remember each and everything, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad, because if I tell her something, then she would come back to me, oh, mama, you said this then, so you have to do it. So those two things for me, I think, have been the highlight that I've been noticing in daily life, apart from the academics or any other activities. These are very practical things that you notice.
Thank you so much. Dr. Amit?
Yeah, I think definitely their patience when they have to sit down and do an activity has definitely improved. That's been an obvious thing. And mental math is something that I and Khushboo and Khushi and Aashvi, we have been practicing. I think in our car ride in the morning when we go to work and I used to drop them off to school, we had those like 5 to 10 minutes when we would do mental math. And I think their ability to kind of answer and get better at it has improved. So I think with the practice that they are getting through Bachapanti, I feel they're able to, and Khushi was we started early at Khushi. She's now 6 years old. But the things that I started with Aashvi at around 7, we started about a year ago earlier with Khushi, and she was able to catch up for her age. She's able to do mental math skills. She's able to learn newer skills, which I'm happy about, which is something that I've noticed different since they started Bachapanti.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. I'm going to share a beautiful research paper which talks about how brain gym exercises help in your logical and critical thinking skills. And that will show like how brain gym exercises help improve mathematic abilities and how you are able to do calculation faster. So I will share that paper with you guys. Also, regarding the memory that Dr. Khushboo has been pointed, I would like to say that is from the recalling activity that we do in our classes. So we tell these kids to create tiny stories of little words in their mind, and they are not writing it. They are not writing it anywhere, but just creating tiny stories of those words in their mind, and this help in their visualization skills and memory enhancement. And that's how these kids remember things these days. So this is amazing. I would like to wrap up this session with our last message to the new families who is watching our session. So I will start with the little stars, whoever want to say the last message to the kids who wanted to join our program.
If you join Bachapanti, you're going to enjoy it. You will never get bored. Your teacher will always...
Aashvi, beta, can you speak a little louder? Come closer to the camera and speak a little louder. Thank you, beta.
That you will never get bored. Your teacher will always have something new to do every single day, and just have fun. And these things you will probably not do anywhere.
Aw, thank you. She wants to say anything, my little star?
You want to say anything?
Like if your friends want to do Bachapanti, what will you tell about them?
Okay, no worries. Your Didi told in like on behalf of you. Okay, Dr. Khushboo.
I really would like to add on what Aashvi said, that my saying would not really make a huge difference, but your doing would make so much difference, right? So you really have to try it out for yourself. Try it out. We tried. We never signed up for it until we tried. So now we are here for a year. So I really think give this program a fair amount of chance. It is an amazing addition to everything else your child is doing. And like Aashvi said, you won't get to do this anywhere else. You would not, your school would not really teach you mental gym activities or how to meditate. Even if you play sports, they will tell you to warm up physically, but they would not tell you to warm up mentally. So this is something that you learn here in the class. So come on, join this. It is really, really fun. And, the things that you learn in a fun manner make happy memories, and happy memories you never forget. So I really feel that give your child this opportunity and chance to really enhance their life skills.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Amit.
Yeah, I'll say, I think in order to create and give your kids the chance to become resilient and strong for the rest of their life, I think mental strength and mental resilience is an important skill to develop at this young age. As Khushboo had mentioned earlier, we as adults kind of learned about these only after like we became an adult. But I think we have an opportunity to actually teach our kids, and young brains, as we all know, are much more fertile than as the age grows older. So I think the skills that they can learn right now, they actually will reap the benefits for much longer and better for their life. So this is the time to actually give a chance to it, and the changes that you will see through a course or like Bachapanti, I think will be subtle to begin with. So you will not say you went to school and learned a course and now you're able to kind of come back and tell it back. There are subtle changes that you start noticing in all aspects of their lives, whether it is sports, whether it is dance, whether it is arts, whether it is academics, and whether it is generally in life. So I think, as Khushboo said, you have to try it and give it a fair try, and kind of see for yourself.
And I'll just add one little thing that Amit said, that these changes are really subtle, and there might be times that you're like, I'm not noticing any difference. And that's where this program is different, because that's where the teachers and the leadership comes in. And they would reassure you so well that, it's amazing. So you got to try it for yourself. So
Thank you. Thank you so much. Heartfelt thank you from all our team members. Thank you for your time today. So as you said, mental health really matters. Taking care of your mental health is an act of self-love. So the sooner you start, the more good you will be at. And right now, Bachapanti is from 5 to 16 years old. We are soon launching our program in October for the more little kids, 0 to 4.5 years old. So the kids are eagerly waiting for that. And thank you so much for your time. I will wrap the session up. You have a wonderful rest of the weekend.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Shweta.
Shweta.
Thank you, Bachapanti.
Bye, Khushi, Aashvi. Good to see you guys. Have a good